Welcome back to another episode of xauusd trading strategy for this week. So Monday just gone, Monday 14th, I did a recording as to the trades I had in place on the Monday evening, late afternoon, right? So I put in a trade for a buy, and basically on the Tuesday that went bad. Right, that went bad. Now, before I get into exactly what took place, how it took place, everything else that I need to tell you, what I want to say is make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like. All right, okay, so let's just get into it. So on a Tuesday, on the Monday, I took this trade over here, right? So this is what I did. I took a trade over here, I put in a buy, right? And obviously doing a video, by the time I recorded it, we had this red candle coming down. So between when you would have seen that video on Monday, this is what it was looking like, right? And then on the Tuesday, okay, I had a look, and obviously I saw a parabolic red coming down. So what I did was I moved my stop. So originally my stop for this trade was covering this swing low over here, but then I moved it to cover these swing lows over here. And obviously, as you can see, price came in and then shook me out of that trade, right? So what happened was, after that, obviously I waited, and then I saw a parabolic push to the upside, so back to the level where I originally put in my order. So then after seeing that, once that closed, I then joined the market right here on this candle right here. Okay, so that was the 8 a.m. trade. So I jumped in on that one right there, right? Now, why I jumped in on that was, on the Monday, I hadn't really noticed what was going on here, okay? But by the time we got to this candle, I knew what I was looking at in this area right here, right? So I'm going to explain to you exactly what that was. So essentially, what we had in this level over here during the early hours of the Tuesday morning was, we had consolidation going on in this area right here. So consolidation, then we had the manipulation, that's what took me out. Then we had a distribution, and I was lucky enough to notice that we was in the first phase of the distribution. So on the second phase, I jumped in with a buy right here, okay, and now I'm still sitting in that buy right now. So I'm up here somewhere, right? I'm here somewhere, and I'm still sitting in that buy right now. Everything so far is looking good, because I have a feeling it's going to go up a lot higher than it is right now. Now, on the Monday video as well, I also talked about key levels that you wanted to be mindful of. If a certain level got taken out, you could consider jumping into the gold trade. And as you can see, that was that level right here. It was taken out. We had a push to the upside, then a pullback. So today was the perfect day. Let me just move this out of the way. Today was the perfect day to literally pick up at this level, and once again we had a complete blast all the way through to the upside to where it is right now. And the other levels that I also said we wanted to be mindful of if price closed above, okay, was this level right here, which is 2669.88. price is closed above that. And then the second level in question was this one right here, and we have a wick through, which is 2685.42, this level right here, okay? And this level corresponds with the previous high. As a matter of fact, I haven't even done it enough justice. It needs to be dead on, so I need to re-quote that number again because it's not exactly precise. Okay, so what we're looking at is 2685.72. okay, so we need this level taken out. Once we have this level taken out, we are good for the rest of the month in regards to if you are bullish on gold. If you're bearish on gold, then obviously you're bearish on gold, right? You already know how that's gonna go. Okay, so that's that. So as it stands, everything is following the playbook nicely. But however, there is something that I want us to be super mindful of, okay? Mindful of, and I think this is taking place tomorrow. Let me get rid of these levels for now. Let me get rid of these levels, because we don't need that, and we don't need that entry anymore. And obviously I already told you what's going on, so we don't need to add anything else in. So what we need to be mindful of is, okay, so we don't have any news on Friday and we haven't had any news today, but tomorrow at 1:30 we do have core retail sales coming out. Okay, so we want to be mindful as to how that may impact the movement of gold. So core retail sales, and unemployment claims. So you want to keep an eye on what the data for that is going to be. Now, if I go back to what we was looking at, reason why I say we want to keep an eye and see what is happening tomorrow is tomorrow is Thursday, and it's like, whoopee, tomorrow is Thursday. Aren't you the smart one? Well, tomorrow is Thursday, and what we have right now, okay, is we could have a potential, let me get rid of this level, a potential weekly high at this level right here. Right? Okay, it doesn't really tell me anything. We have a potential weekly high over here, and with that said, this could mean that this level over here is the weekly low for this week, right? Now this is early days, early days, but we can start to begin to attempt to call these moves as we see them. Okay, so this could be the weekly low for this week, and this could be the weekly high for this week, right? And what are we waiting for in order for this whole thing to be to become invalid? Is we need a push or a close above this level right here. Okay, we need that, and that level once again is this over here, the same level, and that is 2685.45, right? So we need this level taken out. If this level isn't taken out, right, tomorrow, okay, which will be Thursday, then what we need to be mindful of is a swing low of a day being taken out. So for us, that would be this right here. That would be this level right here. Okay, if this swing low is taken out tomorrow, okay, then we might want to think about possibly either doubling down on our position, so you pick up more. Okay, once again, not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, it's upon you to do your own homework and research to make sure everything makes sense to you before you commit your hard-earned capital to anything I say, right? Because I'm learning just like you. So if this swing low is taken out, we want to be careful, but at the same time, if the swing low is taken out, it doesn't really mean anything. Why? Because down here we have an FVG in this block right here. So this is the FVG right here, okay, and then we have another FVG right here. Now obviously, because I'm in this trade right now, I am hoping that if it comes any lower, it comes to this one, supposing to that one, okay? Because at this level, literally, I'll be back at, you could roughly say, just a little bit profitable, because I took this wick over here. So I took this candle over here, right? And this is the basically the last FVG before we're heading down to what could be a new weekly low. So essentially, what market will be saying is, this ain't the weekly low, we're gonna create a new one, right? I hope that is not the case, but like I say, only time will tell. And the shape that we have up here at the moment is looking super shaky also, because if market comes all the way down to this level, it would have more or less be creating a head and shoulders to say that it's going to be flying down. I don't think that is a likely move, but however, it could happen. Reason being is, on the flip side of my my bias towards gold being bullish, is all the craziness that's taking place in the world, right? But however, there are other factors that moves gold up and down, and not all of them is related to uncertainty in the world. Some of it is just transactions being done by central banks as they're picking up and selling their huge hoards of goals that they have in their secret vaults dotted all over the place, right? So we want to be mindful of the data when it comes out tomorrow, because so many things can take place, right, in regards to where market is now, where market could end up. I'm just basically hoping, like I am actually hoping, that at worst it comes into this zone and bounces off. Okay, at worst it comes into this zone. If it comes into this zone, I'm gonna be a little bit like, I don't know what to do, if I should jump out, or I'll probably jump out. In all fairness, I'll probably jump out. I'll just take the little that I would have made, and then I'll reassess the situation for the following week, or wait until Friday to see what happens. But this is what is laid out for us right now. So we've got two traps here. Okay, we've got two, I wouldn't say two traps, that's the wrong word. We have two potential entries for buys in this zone right here, okay? And then we have an absolute failure of system when it gets to this zone down here, and then at which point, obviously, we all need to decide what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. So, my recommendation to you moving forward, especially so you can keep track as to what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, and my views on the market, the ideas that I'm sharing with you, that obviously that you can look at, review, make sure if it makes sense for yourself or not, is the first thing is you'll be seeing a thumb right about now on the video that I did on Monday, so go check that out. And obviously if you're super new and you need help kind of figuring out how to position yourself in the market, how to obviously come up with simple, basic, profitable systems, right, that kind of works. Notice the keyword there, kind of works, right? So it works, but it doesn't work all the time, right? You can check out the backtesting videos, because like I say, I could tell you it's going to work all the time, but that would be a lie, right? It does. Everything I'm showing you, it all requires a lot of work. It's not a simple plug and play system, and if you're able to wrap your head around that, your future in trading is going to be fantastic. So with all of that covered, I will see you on the next one.